Alright everybody, welcome back to a new video. We're back with more Monster Superlanche. And we get a really good connection right off the bat here. I'm going to go ahead and see if we can't spin our way into a decent bonus, but nice little hit on the base game here on the, what I think was the first spin or two for 2400. Certainly welcome every single time. I thought it had not been too long since the last time I played this game, and it turns out it's been almost 3 weeks. So I thought I would go ahead and revisit it and see what we can find out and see if we can't find ourselves into another good win. So as you can see down at the bottom corner there, we do have our gold coins. Those are the free gold coins you get for signing up at stake.us. There is, as always, a link in the description down below. I did have somebody tell me he was by far one of my more interactive viewers, I guess you could say. Not everybody, unfortunately, takes the time to comment, and I really would love it if everybody just took a time to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think, what you want to see. But I was told that the gameplay might be a little bit too loud, and it's hard to hear me. So I'm going to go ahead and try some videos here with a half volume of what I would normally do. I used to play it with 0 volume in the very beginning because I didn't know if I could even get away with having the music as far as like copyrights and things go. So when you get done with watching this video, when you get all the way to the end of it, leave me a quick comment down below. Just let me know if this volume was good or not, if you want more, if you want less. We definitely did not spin our way into a bonus there, so let's go ahead and jump right in with a 3,000 coin bonus buy here. If for some reason you are still unfamiliar with this and you've never seen it before, or this is your first time watching one of my videos, you get 8 spins. You have to get at least 8 of any one of the symbols on the screen to match up. If it goes all the way to the top, like those first 3 already did, those are the multipliers that you get on the win, and those multipliers do stay throughout the rest of the bonuses. Anytime you get a multiplier like that add up throughout the rest of the bonus buy, it adds on and pays out accordingly. Hopefully you'll see some crazy bonuses as we go through here. These multipliers can get kind of ridiculous if things go well. It seems like this is going to be one of those bonus buys where the numbers get a little ridiculous. We're already up to a 24x. Things like retriggers, not that hard in this one. It happens pretty regularly. So really, as far as what I'm looking to see, I just want to see some crazy numbers and some crazy wins, and we can have an amazing video to watch. Now, obviously, as far as the symbols go, the smaller the physical symbol it is, the lower on the tier list it is. The bigger the symbol, like those, like the big green one there, and some of the yellow one. The bigger they are, the higher on the tier list they are. I would show you the list, but as I've learned from other people's videos, people don't enjoy it when you do things like that, so I'm just going to let it go, and you just have to take my word for it. Oh, can we get one more free spin and get saved at the end here? No, we can't. So we only came up 83 coins short, or I guess technically 82.5 coins short, so that's not bad. It's almost break even, so we'll try that one again. Had a really good multiplier on that one, but not so much with the connections. So we'll go ahead and try another 8 spins here and see what we can do. So far, this is looking much worse because we haven't had anything at all. There we go, finally. I mean, it would, of course, be nice to hit that 40x multiplier, but that is really unlikely. I don't remember the last time I've ever actually hit one of those big multipliers at the top there. Usually, it's a combination of 3s and 5s and 2s, you know, like we just have here. I've also never filled an entire screen, but I have come within one spot twice. So hopefully we can see that happen today too. We're down to our last couple of spins here with a 10x multiplier, so we're going to need some real help. Nice, we hit the 2x over there. Stars are pretty common. Now we're going to end up with a 20x multiplier for this. Should be a pretty good win with those symbols. There we go. There was the 3,000 that it cost us to get in. Automatic profit buy. This one's a little bit too spread out for me. I don't think we're getting anything huge out of this. We did manage to connect the 4x on that for a little bit extra. So another 1,080 for that. Even the worst symbols can pay out really well if you get a big enough multiplier. So 4740 on that. Real nice to see. We're going to go ahead and just double up real quick. These games do take a little bit to play, more so than some other machines. So I am not going to do my usual gradual progression up. We've had a couple of good spins here. As I've said many times before, I'm not trying to make these into 30-minute long videos, so I'm going to do my best to keep it down to about the 10 to 12 minute mark. Seems to be the kind of sweet spot for everybody out there watching. There we go, we finally get that 4x there. Closest is going to be 15, but we won't even get that high. Last 3 spins already, but we get a double connection already on the multipliers at 7 and 6. Not a lot of room left for the free spins, so let's just make connections. So real quick, already up to a 17x multiplier. If we can get some decent connections like those little orange guys with the big eyes on the top of the head, that'd be great. 2/3 of the way to a retrigger. Lots of room to drop one in, and it did not want to do so. So last spin, let's see if we can't get saved on the last spin here. We're about halfway back to where we started. Premium symbol connect. That never works out well. I don't think I have ever had a successful premium symbol on here. And once again, have never had a premium successful be on here. So let's go ahead and just run another 6,000 right back at it. I know in the past, 6,000 coins has kind of been our sweet spot as far as things that have paid out very well. Hasn't worked out necessarily very well lately, so I think it might have just been an incredibly long string of luck, or maybe the program has finally figured out what was going on and they changed the number on me. And if that's the case, we'll find it. 2 free spins on the board. Can we get one more? No, but we do connect the 5x, which is nice. Always good to get one out of the way up front on the first spin. That's a lot of those little purple grimace looking guys. I don't know if everyone is aware of who Grimace is, but it is an old character from the McDonald's ads when I was a kid. Alright, 2 free spins again on the board. Can we finally get a retrigger? We cannot. Double symbols. Those are always the nice ones when you get 2 symbols that match at the same time and you get huge connections. Just fill everything up. Just don't stop. Alright, so again, very quickly up to a 16x after being at a 5 or 4, was it? Again, what's only happening with the 2 or 3 spins left, so we're going to have to make up for some lost time here and make some good connections. Alright, give me one up top. That's one of my favorite symbols because it's sort of the high end of the low end symbols, so to speak. Last spin here, we did make a connection, gets us up to 23x. Should be a pretty good hit. It's a mega hit, so it won't be enough to get us into profit, but 57.33 is pretty good. So 6,000 is not working. We got 17 in the balance right now, so let's go ahead and do 7, bring it down to almost an even 10. See what we can do with this here. We need a little bit of a higher bonus here. While we're spinning here, I want to thank everyone for watching the video. Thanks for coming in and joining me. I know you have a lot of options for things to do with your free time. I do appreciate that you spend it with me. We've had a lot of new viewers recently and a lot of returning ones as well. So welcome and thank you everybody for coming. We did get our retrigger here. As you can see, we got our 3 free spins, plus we've hit 2 2x multipliers. If you do enjoy these videos, please take a second, hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I don't know if it'll still be there when this video comes out, but as of right now, we did finally get up to that 50 subscriber goal. So Thank you everybody for getting up that far. If you're watching and you're still not subscribed, take a second, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. 50 is a fantastic goal, and I'm very happy we got there, but it is just a fraction of the way that we need to get to before we can start doing some of what I refer to as the really fun stuff, like a lot of interactive things like live streams and polls and things like that. So if you want to go ahead and help the channel out and help me out and be able to make better and more interactive content for and with you, then please hit that subscribe button. In the meantime, we get another connection here and a second retrigger in the same game. This is looking pretty fantastic. At this rate, we're never going to run out of spins. We're back up to 10 spins. We get a 6x multiplier. It is unfortunate we keep getting some of the lowest of the low-end symbols, but eventually, if we play long enough, fingers crossed, we'll eventually get one of the good ones. Again, stars are pretty common. I'd say that as it pops up on the screen. Alright, we did at least fill up the 2x, so we'll get the multiplier. We'd love to see that 8x finish off. There it is. Yeah, that's about it. But again, it does bring us up to a 16x. Stars are a pretty good symbol, so 1400 hit on that one. We have 5 spins left, which is a little better than we have been in the last couple of spins here. Finishing up to the 9x, that's nice to see. I don't know if we're going to get much else, so just fill in with as many as possible or give us another retrigger. That would also be fine. There it is. There's another three retriggers in one game. Also connected on the 8x multiplier, which is awesome. Keep dropping stars in. The more you drop, the more coins you have to give, and the bigger the number we get to see pop up on the screen. 33x multiplier. That is good for another 11,550 coins in another 3 spins, which is very much appreciated. Just so you all know, I am home and I do have neighbors, so I'm not able to be as excited as I have been in some of the past videos, like that Trigger Rush video. I got a little bit loud, but I was also not home when I recorded that, so I didn't have anyone to bother with my loudness. We got an extra 4x popping up here with whatever this ends up being. So we can get some more connections in here. Another 2x. We have room for another free spin. It'd be great if we could get yet another retrigger, but I'm not expecting it, and it doesn't show up. But 41x on the multiplier gives us another 3,800 on that. That is 18,000 so far. We still have a few spins left here. This one's going to be a struggle, and it fizzles out pretty quickly. Last 2 spins. I mean, that 25x looks nice, but I think we're more likely to get a 4 or 2x next to it, which would also be fine. But it seems a little bit like it's going to be a long trip up. It sure is. However, 18,420 coins on the spin is absolutely nothing to sneeze at. I think we're going to go ahead and end it there. We're getting a little bit long on the time here, and that is a good way to end the video with a nice big win there. So again, thanks everybody for coming. I do appreciate you watching the video and hanging out with me. I don't know how many people make it to this point, but there's always a little card up on the top right, suggest another video for you. If you haven't seen it before, go ahead and click on it. It's probably a pretty good one. In the meantime, hit the like button, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.